People, hello. Nathan Raymond in Japan, coming at you at a special time, I believe, in the point of our evolution of humanity. Whereas limitations, physical limitations, can be, let's say, turned into abundances. And so this is what we demonstrate at the Japan Exchange. Nathan Raymond, and I am not Japanese, but I believe that it takes somebody who's not Japanese to support Japan, just like it takes somebody who's not from your country to support you. And the way that you get the people of your country's respect is to have people from outside your country give you respect. And I start by putting out in the world of giving another country respect, saying Japan. And I think this is significant as an American, a statement, because so many Americans are content to just think they live in the greatest country in the world. And don't get me wrong, America is the greatest country in the world, but all of us can always become better. And I really stand for that at the Japan Exchange. And so, however, the first name you hear of Japan Exchange, now, see, this is our right brain reaction to the word exchange, and I'm giving you the ability to quiet the right feeling mind, all right? And I want you to get in touch with this left brain, where the left brain doesn't judge, doesn't have feelings. The left brain, it deals with just is, all right? So I want you to understand that what an engineer is. An engineer causes problems. An engineer knows that the human, as a technology, as a person, that this right brain can be interfering, okay? The right brain will block you absorbing information, okay? The reaction that you have to a word. And I feel that me being in Japan, I really get to the heart of this. And just the fact that not only am I introducing Japan, but I'll tell you, it's a little trick. It's a little trick, because I know that Japan is a country that is interesting. And a lot of you have seen Japanese things like anime and manga and all these things, Japan and onigiri, rice ball, all right? And so a lot of you just take it for granted, a surface level existence, and saying like, right, that's the problem with this multiculturalism, in the sense that, it's treating all cultures as, hey, we're all the same. And what I want to do is get into the individuality of Japan and recognize the individuality, because we all come together like pieces of a puzzle, and the puzzle's not complete unless we have every country on board. So we have a strategy for how we're going every country on board, but it starts with you making some sort of a drastic first move. And right now you have a choice where, obviously, any day you can do anything you want, but you want to stay safe, right? And it's not just you want to stay safe. Hey, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You're smart. You keep yourself safe. But there's a risk. There's a calculated risk. And that's the point. How calculated do you want to get? Have you ever experienced the limitations of language? How would you like to break that barrier, knowing that if we just get into a system with the left brain, then we could systematically progress. But we need to operate in the same system. Boom. That's where the Japan Exchange comes into place. This Japan Exchange app is its own country, and the culture of that country is my personal brand. My personal brand is the reason why it makes sense to do things that I'm asking you to do, not just to do it. It's great if you already have an interest in Japan, but I'm here to tell people who don't have an interest in Japan. And yes, Japan is a great country, but obviously this is me communicating this opportunity. This is the personal brand. And this is specificity, right? About me attracting a tribe. But people have that word, a tribe, like, okay, it's only certain people that want that thing. But I'm saying everybody can be on my tribe and everybody wants what I want. But what's blocking you from absorbing what I want is your right brain. So I want to engage your left brain and say that, look, you have to allow it to happen. You have to trust me. You have to get much more information, perhaps. But so sometimes we don't have trouble. And I don't want you to just hear what I'm saying and react. Put yourself in, I'm going to put myself in your, all of our shoes, in humanity's shoes, objectively. Okay? When somebody has communication and they can't explain it, okay, but if somebody takes the steps, right, and engineers a system where this occurs. So this is me. Okay, I'm not going to call myself an engineer. I engineered something. We're all engineers, and that's evident in our conversations. And that's what we're doing. We are giving our brilliance, our focus, our energy away, and you're getting nothing in return because you have no ownership, okay? So we talk about something, getting equity, all right? Now, equity, people are trying to say, like, okay, we have to have governments that give you equity. And I'm saying that, no, you have already an equity. You have a soul, you have a personal brand, you have interests, you have skills, you have dreams, you have a lifetime of experiences, you have surrounding businesses, you have all this information that is in abundance of your location. And you need somebody who has thought about it. How you're going to put all that stuff into things. And I want you to think about that you're monetizing your experiences. Any problem you faced in life and you came away with that challenge. So you now have the experience of working through that challenge. And that's what we're saying is what you're going to offer to people who are facing that same thing you faced right now. And you put your thing into the system so that when people get on it and face that thing, boom, they get connected with you. And then you're the mentor, you're the teacher, and you teach them how to overcome that. Then you've developed yourself a foundation that can be built on top of that, okay? And it turns you into the one, because see, that's the thing, is like you want to fall into a rabbit hole, right? You want to be into a never-ending generation loop of benefit. And that's what we're really providing, because this is an attention economy. So we have something called KPI, Key Performance Indicators. These are the things that each separate system is made up of. And the one system that I created with the key performance indicators that I put in there, they're unique and they don't make sense unless you download my ebook, read my story, read how I came into this, and use the personal brand as the tool, right? We personify things. I'm giving you the best version of human, and I'm taking, see, this will be understood in the future as what personalization is. It doesn't mean that I want it personalized solely because I want things to do what I say. I'm just taking my wealth of experiences, my failures, my past, anything I faced and what it is. And there's a way that you could share it, and it becomes a wealth of people where they experience you. You are a world to be discovered. Somebody can just get on your app, your world. They can experience, see things through your life. and it saves them the trouble of going through the experiences they did, or it saves them the trouble from making mistakes that you save them the trouble. It's an acceleration. So accelerating things, being an accelerator, this is what we are as an extension of the Japan Exchange. I want you to recognize the significance and importance of how we can help each other. This is Nate Raymond of the Japan Exchange. Let's talk soon.